Hey y'all, I'm Jamie Deen back here at Mama's Kitchen sharing simple, easy recipes for you. And 'tis the season to be jolly, y'all. So now that it's Christmas time, we're gonna really focus on the Christmas flavors. Dried fruit, fresh apples, and lots of stuff coming out of the oven. Today we're gonna do a creamy cinnamon oatmeal bake. And it's really easy, and our kids love oatmeal, so this is a recipe I'm excited for. We're gonna start with our milk. And y'all need to grab one large bowl, and I've got my baking dish here already pre-sprayed, because this is gonna be a real quick dump and cook. We've got our syrup. We've got our egg. And in here, we're gonna add cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Boop. You're not supposed to measure that over your container, but got a lot of practice, y'all. Let me get my whisk real quick. I'm gonna just whip this up a little bit, kind of incorporate this, and into this I'm gonna add our oats. You can use your favorite brand of oats, will be fine. And you can use any kind of dried fruit you want, but today we're gonna be using raisins. Mom had those handy. And I've got a fresh apple that I've peeled, cored, and chopped.
And Jamie, the only thing I didn't put was a pinch of salt for you.
A pinch of salt. Well, I always keep a pinch of salt in my pocket. You don't have to worry about that. One little pinch of salt. Well, I can see how this is gonna be creamy. Now we're gonna go into our baking dish. Now this is broken up into 2 different cook times, y'all. This first part is going in the oven for 20 minutes. And then we're gonna add our almonds to the top and bake the rest of this liquid out of here. Make sure that if you got a clump of oats or something in the center that you evenly distribute this, because you want it all to bake about as evenly as you can. So that's it, y'all. You know I love me a dump and bake, and this creamy oatmeal apple cake is gonna be, it smells delicious. We're going in the oven for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna top it with our nuts at 350. See you in a minute. Hey y'all, it's been 20 minutes on our creamy oatmeal bake, and now it's time to add the almonds to the top. Take a good look at that. I got a pound cake cooking right next door. So I'm going to sprinkle these slivered almonds all along the top here. And now it's going to be 20 more minutes, and then we'll cook the rest of this liquid out. So if you want to use any different kind of nut that you want, but this recipe calls for almonds. And so we're doing almonds. Walnuts would be delicious in there, and pecans, and hazelnuts. Everything is awesome in here. We'll see y'all in a little bit. This is good, y'all. Look, got it out of the oven. I was talking to my wife, or maybe I was telling the boys last night about recipes. Oh, I was speaking with a guy. Jack had a sports banquet last night. He's just finished fall sports, so we were at a sports banquet, and the guy that does some cooking, he and I were talking and about recipes and how he doesn't write any recipes down. He doesn't have any recipes. And I was saying how my mother had to formulate, it took years and years for her to formulate all of her recipes. And my brother and I have done some books. It's a lot of work to formulate a recipe. And I always follow it right the first time. But the second time, now I'm gonna make some changes. So let's talk about what we're doing here. We got almonds on top. How about if we did some walnuts on top of here? And you got apples in here. So you could change up your fruit if you wanted to do some pears or just anything that you wanted to do, you could change this up. This is a delicious creamy oatmeal that took 20 minutes in the oven, and it has turned out perfect. Look, all of our liquid is cooked out of here. So this will be perfect for a Christmas morning. You could put this together and throw it into your oven, and when your kids wake up, they'll be ready to eat. And y'all have seen me, I burn myself every time I come on here because I can't stand it, but well, what am I gonna do? It's hot. I have learned to love oatmeal, and this is as good as any oatmeal you can make. The raisins at the bottom, the cinnamon, It really is so creamy. So throw away your pot of boiled water and your old packet of oatmeal. Let's get together and make some homemade oatmeal in 20 minutes. I'm Jamie Deen. This is Good Food. We'll see y'all around the kitchen.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.